Having both phrases simply gives you flexibility.
Flexibility. So it is about understanding other people around me.
Precisely. When you are sitting in a restaurant, you will listen to native English speakers at the tables next to you.
Ah, I see.
And you will hear them use the phrase, "can I have?" very, very often. It is a casual, common way to order.
That makes sense.
So knowing, "can I have a pizza?" helps your brain recognize the phrase when you hear it. It helps you understand the world around you.
That makes total sense. It helps us listen better, not just speak better.
Exactly.
But for my own speaking, especially when I am nervous, I think I will stick to "I would like" as my primary magic phrase.
That is a very smart strategy.
It just feels so safe. Let's test how much magic it really has, actually. We use it for food. Can we use it for drinks?
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine the waiter comes to the table. The waiter looks at you and asks, "What would you like to drink?"
Yes, your magic phrase works perfectly here too.
That is a relief.
You do not need to learn a whole new set of grammar just to ask for a drink. You simply say, "I would like water."
I would like water.
Or, if you prefer something warm, you say, "I would like tea."
I love how amazingly simple that is. I would like water. I would like tea. You are using the exact same tool to build your entire meal.
It really takes the pressure off, doesn't it?
It takes so much pressure off your brain. You don't have to memorize 50 different sentence structures.
And that is often the secret to successfully speaking a new language.
Finding the right tools.
Find a few strong, polite phrases and use them for everything you possibly can. Keeps things simple and stress-free.
That is great advice. Now, eventually, you will finish telling the waiter what you want.
Right.
And the waiter needs to know if you are finished ordering so they can go to the kitchen.
Exactly. So how do we finish the order?
Yes, what do we say?
The source gives us a great, clean way to close that conversation. If you have ordered enough food and you do not want anything else, you can just say, "No, that's all."
Let's practice that. No, that's all.
No, that's all.
It is very clear. But wait, what if I'm completely starving?
Good question.
What if I decide I want a burger, but I also need a salad?
Then you just bring out your magic phrase one more time.
Oh, perfect.
You can tell the waiter, "Yes, I would like a salad."
Yes, I would like a salad. Beautiful.
And then the waiter writes it down, smiles at you, and says the best words in the whole restaurant. "Your food is coming."
I can just imagine the feeling of relief for the language learner in that moment.
Oh, huge relief.
You successfully walked in the door, you successfully got a table, you successfully ordered your food and your drinks, all in English.
You did it.
The hard part is over. Now you are sitting at the table and your food arrives.
And it looks beautiful.
It smells amazing. You take your first bite. But our source material reminds us that the language journey is not quite over yet.
That is true. You are eating, but you still have to finish the meal and eventually pay for it.
Right.
Let's talk about what happens while you're eating. The waiter will often walk by your table to check on you.
To see if everything is okay.
Yes. The source suggests saying something nice about the food. For example, you can look at the waiter and say, "This is delicious."
Let's practice that word carefully. Delicious. It means very, very good. This is delicious.
Very good.
But, if that word is too long and hard to remember, the source gives an even simpler sentence.
Which is great.
You can just say, "I like this food." Let's repeat. I like this food.
Both are truly great ways to compliment the chef in the kitchen and the waiter serving you.
Okay, but I have to admit something, and I want to ask you a serious question about this.
Good. I'm ready.
Sometimes, when I have a really amazing burger in front of me, I do not want to talk at all.
You just want to eat.
I just want to sit there and eat my food in peace. So do we really need to say, "This is delicious," out loud? Is it okay to just sit quietly and eat?
That is a completely fair question. And yes, you can absolutely eat quietly.
Oh, good.
No one is going to be angry if you simply enjoy your food in comfortable silence. But let's look at why the source suggests saying it.
Okay, why?
Saying, "This is delicious," out loud is a brilliant, low-pressure way to practice your English.
Low pressure, meaning there is no stress, right?
Exactly.
Because I'm not asking the waiter to bring me anything. I don't need them to do a job for me right then.
Exactly. When you are ordering food, there's pressure. You need the waiter to understand you so that you get the right meal.
Right. If you make a mistake, you might get a salad instead of a burger.
Which would be a disaster if you really wanted a burger.
It would.
But when you just look at the waiter and say, "This is delicious,"
You are simply sharing a nice thought. There is no risk.
I see. It is just a friendly connection.
Right. The source advises us to practice every day, saying, "This is delicious," connects you with another human being.
It does.
It makes the restaurant staff very happy to hear that you love their food. And most importantly, it proves to your own brain that you can use simple English successfully in a real-world setting.
That is a great perspective. It is a small victory for your language learning.
It builds your confidence for the next time you speak. Okay, so you have enjoyed your meal. The plates are empty. Now it is time for the final step.
We must pay.
Yes, we must pay. This is another moment where people start to panic again. How do we ask to pay?
Well, our source material highlights this next phrase in a special way. They call it very useful.
Very useful.
And it truly is the most important phrase for the end of the meal. To ask to pay, you simply catch the waiter's eye and say, "The bill, please."
The bill, please? Ah, there is our strong worker again.
Yes.
The word please is doing all the heavy lifting for us one last time.
Exactly. The bill is the piece of paper that tells you exactly how much money your meal costs.
Right.
You don't have to construct a difficult sentence like, "Could you bring me the document that shows how much money I owe?"
Oh my goodness, no. That is exhausting.
It is. You just say, "The bill," and you add our friendly worker, "please."
Let's practice that slowly. The bill, please.
The bill, please.
The waiter will then bring that piece of paper right to your table.
And finally, you have to tell the waiter how you want to give them the money.
How to pay.
Right. The source gives us the two most common payment methods. If you are using a piece of plastic from your bank, you can say, "I will pay by card."
Let's repeat that together. I will pay by card.
I will pay by card.
But what if I have paper money in my pocket?
If you have paper money, you use the second option. You say, "I will pay cash."
I will pay cash. Let's hear that again.
I will pay cash.
It is so direct and clear. And just like that, you have done it. You have completed an entire restaurant visit in English, from walking in the door to walking out.
It is a wonderful feeling of accomplishment.
It really is. Let's take a moment to summarize our journey today. We went step by step through a situation that usually causes a lot of anxiety.
We started by walking through the front door.
Yes. We learned to confidently say hello, and we used the heavy lifting of the word please when we said, "Two people, please."
Then we sat down and looked at the menu. We discussed why saying "I want" can sound a little bit harsh, so we used our polite magic phrase instead.
The magic phrase?
We ordered by saying, "I would like a burger," and "I would like water."
We enjoyed our food, and we took a low-pressure moment to practice our English just for fun by saying, "This is delicious."
So delicious.
And finally, we finished our meal by confidently saying, "The bill, please," and telling the waiter, "I will pay by card."
The absolute biggest takeaway from all of this source material is that simple sentences are incredibly powerful.
They really are.
You do not need a giant vocabulary to live your life in English. You do not need perfect, complicated grammar. These simple, friendly sentences are entirely enough to navigate a restaurant perfectly.
The source material leaves us with some very encouraging advice. They say, just use simple sentences. Practice every day.
Great advice.
They also remind us that if we want more easy and fun learning like this, we should subscribe to Linda's English channel.
And they leave the audience with a wonderful prompt. A question for you to answer, to practice right now.
What is it?
They ask, "What do you like to eat in a restaurant?" Write one sentence in English.
That is a fantastic exercise. You can practice your magic phrase to answer that question today. But before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
Something you can think about and try completely on your own to build your confidence even more.
What is the challenge?
The very next time you walk into a restaurant, even if it is in your home country, and even if you are speaking your native language with the waiter, I want you to try something.
What should they do?
I want you to try ordering your meal silently in your head in English.
Oh, I love that. It is mental practice.
Exactly. Sit at your table and look at the menu. Ask yourself, what would your English magic phrase be for your favorite dish?
I would like.
Right. How would you order your drink? Imagine the waiter walking away and imagine yourself saying, "The bill, please."
It is a fun, secret way to practice your simple English every single day, no matter where you live in the world.
Exactly. Practice makes perfect, and that is a brilliant way to practice without any fear of making a mistake. You are training your brain to feel comfortable in that environment.
It really works.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. Keep practicing those simple sentences. You are doing a wonderful job learning this language.
Keep it up.
Remember, your new language journey is an exciting adventure, not a scary test. Going to a restaurant should be fun, and with these magic phrases, it always will be. Enjoy your next meal out. Goodbye.